Halo, maaf lewat. Salam sejahtera. Selamat datang ke JomUnited, Manchester United 3, Reading 1. Hari ni kita Samba. Let's go. Okay, hari ni one man show. Seperti yang kita main nampak pagi tadi pun ada one man show. Casemiro. Okay, tak adalah. Okay, selamat datang ke JomUnited. Hari ni kita buat match reaction. Manchester United 3, Reading 1. Samba Days. Hari ni kita reaksi game pagi tadi pukul 4. Dah 3 game dah berturut-turut. 2 game dah berturut-turut kita main pukul 4. Okay, tapi itulah berita baik hari ni. I bukan kesorangan. Nasib baik, kalau tak memang you dengar I bebel sorang-sorang je. Kita ada special guest. Perkenalkan. Tada! Yes!
You nak buat intro, buatlah betul-betul. Salam sejahtera and welcome to JomUnited. We are a Malaysian Manchester United fan channel. Yes, dengan bangganya Buatan Malaysia.
Okay, alright. I need to learn
macam
that.
tu lah buat intro. Baru ada power pack.
Hari ni kita jemput Otai. Otai host kita, host utama kita. Tapi hari ni dia tak jadi host.
Sekarang dah kena sideline lah.
Yes.
I Martial, you macam whack horse lah sekarang. So I dah sideline sekarang, lah. But I'm glad lah.
You injured. Lama sangat injured.
Boleh cakap lah, ini injured lain lah, injury lain lah. Ini bukan pasal kaki ke apa terseliur ke. Ini hati injured lah. So it's good lah. It's good to be back lah. Okay, so had quite a rough few weeks lah. So basically, I think the guys around, you all know lah, I lost my dad recently 2 weeks ago, and last week I lost my grandmother. So going through some process right now, but it's good that kita semua sekarang kita kembali live, so we can talk about Manchester United lah. So just for that, this 15-20 minutes we can get away from our kita punya kesedihan ke apa, to focus on football lah. Okay, so host, macam mana host hari ni? Apa topik
yes,
kita?
Hari ni kita kita macam salah position lah. Patutnya you belah sini kan. Something different. Okay, tak apa. Hari ni kita cakap pasal game Manchester United versus Reading 3-1 pagi tadi. So I nak tanya satu soalan dululah kan. Ni kita cakap pasal line up lah. First kali line up. Bila you tengok line up tu, you nampak usual suspect, the don't want players tu. Dua combination, Maguire and Lindelof. Mereka bermain bersama. So actually, apa harapan? Apa expectation you bila tu line up?
I think majority of the fans, mereka nampak Maguire dengan Lindelof. For me kan, apa yang saya tengok line up semalam, Sancho tak ada, Martial tak ada. To be honest, I was more focused on that. Okay, I'm more focused on that. Kita kena support kita punya idola lah. So idola saya masih holiday lagi, tak apa, kita bagi dia chance. So going back to your question, of course, having seen nama itu Maguire dengan Lindelof, memang kita panic lah. Of course, obviously, I think you are scared also lah kalau you tengok nama tu kan. But then, I mean, with our recent games yang kita perform, cara kita main, then of course knowing that Reading kan, of course Andy Carroll kot kat depan tu, kau takut apa kan. So we'll be playing on the high line, and then obviously they don't have the pace and whatnot to actually break through kita punya line of defense. So actually I was quite confident lah. Okay, if those mamat dua tu, they can't turn up for games like this, okay, forget about it. Kita kasih jadi ball boys sajalah terus. But then in a way I was confident. I was not really scared lah, to be frank lah, because of course Casemiro is back lah. Kita ada satu anchor kat depan dia orang. Siapa pun, whether you are a fridge ke, whether you are a ice cotton ball ke apa ke, you got Casemiro in front of you, you akan jadi world class. Jadi world class.
Setuju. So macam mana? Kalau Maguire and Lindelof ni, after this game against Reading ni, boleh nampak tak they are challenging for that 2 spots, centre back one, or is it still Varane and Licha as a number 1?
I can't believe you're asking me this question. Obviously no. Okay, I think to be honest lah, okay, let's be serious about this. I rasa Maguire, I think there are rumors that he's on his way out lah. So I think however he's playing now, he's performing now, will be good for us, not for him untuk masuk balik kepada pilihan utama, our centre back pairing, but I think it's more of kita boleh jual dia. Okay, because I think let's say like 1 year ago lah, tak ada orang akan beli Maguire. No one is going to buy Maguire, okay, because I mean his contribution to the team, dia ada apa? Cuma captain armband saja kan.
Captain
Armband. Just that, but that one bila dia pergi club lain, dia tak boleh bawa sama sekali. So dia no value added. Okay, so with his performance now and whatnot, I think going back, I mean, to the first selection, I don't think so. It's more for squad depth and ultimately for him to move on, to go away on a long holiday to another club lah. Okay, Lindelof, I think probably he will be a good again for bench option. He will be a good one because again he has attributes and whatnot. And then I think that he will actually be more suitable under the Eric Ten Hag system compared dengan Lindelof lah. Maguire lah.
Betul. Yes. So okay. Now nak tanya lah kita, since you pun sebab I nak banyak tanya pendapat you because of I nak tahu you punya view. Okay, does this Eric Ten Hag team, now we are challenging for top 4 punya competition kan, FA Cup, League Cup, Europa and also Premier League pun kita title challenge tau. So do you think this is the team that at least this season kita can win one trophy? Masa early of the season expectation is top 4 pun kira okay lah suddenly 4 competition in January good enough to challenge to win a trophy kan.
Admin, you feel lah soalan you. Tak boleh tanya macam tu, admin. Kita dalam tangan kita dah satu piala dalam genggaman, alright? Carabao Cup, Carabao ke you panggil apa, for us, I think that is in our hand already. I think that one kita cuma tinggal lawan Newcastle saja kan. I mean, Nottingham Forest, we got the lead 3-0. That one shouldn't be a problem. You boleh main Maguire siapa ke, Elanga ke siapa ke. I think we just need to park the bus. We got it already. Finals, definitely, I think. Against Newcastle, I think if we go in gung-ho, confirm satu piala dalam genggaman lah. Okay, so my question to you, why? I mean, looking at right now, kita punya progress, playing as a team, the way that we are playing and whatnot, right? Kenapa satu saja? Let's have more, man. I think we can go for treble. Why not? You rasa boleh dapat treble tak? Treble. But bukan treble yang besar lah.
Okay. So Mickey Mouse treble lah.
Itu standard Liverpool lah. I mean, okay lah kan. First season, Eric Ten Hag, standard Liverpool, we go for the Mickey Mouse treble, okay juga kan. So we got the Carabao Cup, we got the FA Cup. FA Cup, I think right now, the big teams, I think Liverpool is playing now. Liverpool, I think at the moment now they are draw. I mean, they're playing with a 1-1 draw and whatnot, right? So we got Liverpool and then I think probably City.
Yeah.
I think probably Liverpool will be knocked out today also. We don't know also. We will find out soon. So there's not many big teams. I think FA Cup is possible. Carabao Cup is possible. Okay. And then another one is Europa. Okay. I think for our finish top 4, I think it's good enough lah. Nak cakap title challenge tu, I think we are asking for too much lah. Okay, too much of our manager lah. Our manager also said that dia bukan Harry Potter kan. Dia bukan what is that, Bomo ke apa kan. So I think with that, I think it's a good achievement. What do you think, Pijal? I mean, of course, expectation-wise, early on in the season, you were saying that you want to enjoy good football regardless of whatever result, right? I believe you said that, right? So what's your take right now? Apa pendapat you? Tukar ke sama?
Itu that's the thing. I think my expectation still the same. I just want to watch beautiful football. I've been dreading for that excitement every game kita tengok kan. I really want that feeling of love to watch United again tau. Masa zaman Ole tu mungkin lah masa interim kan. And then masa Jose pun masa first season Van Gaal jangan cakap lah, Van Gaal memang I bosan terus. So I really want that love feeling of watching United again. So hopefully along the way lah. See I just wait until April or March. Once we have that we see how dekat mana posisi kita, then I will try to put expectation on the winning trophy. Tapi I rasa macam you cakap lah, since kita dah menang Forest, then the last one is the Newcastle. Mungkin I think I may need a trophy lah. I really want to have that trophy drop to end lah. Since 2017 got lama, 5 years, 6 years dah kita tak menang trophy kan.
Correct.
Itulah itu yang macam
you kena confident lah sikit. You just don't say until you want to wait to April. I mean, might as well you wait until one day before everything over baru you bagi prediction. Tak boleh macam tu. Berani kerana benar. Berani. Mana keberanian kamu?
My biggest worry is the squad depth tu je, because I've been reading about this Eddie Ten Hag punya issue. Even dekat AX pun dia seldomly rotate the teams tau. So dia bila dah terpaksa baru dia panggil, macam contoh panggil orang untuk replace that player. So I afraid that by the time of March tu nanti kita dah start rasa macam player dah start pick up injury, dah start pick up lah. So that's why I don't want to put high expectation on that lah. So macam I risau tu je lah.
Okay, I mean, if just say lah, my question lah, okay, sorry, I know today you're the host, but it just pop up in my mind now. Okay, if just say knowing that, of course, this is unavoidable lah. Kita punya squad depth teruk, we know Christian Eriksen injured, whatnot. Got other players also not really reliable, some players and whatnot, right? So, if just say you got a choice lah, okay, you can narrow down to maybe, now we are going for maybe four main things. We got top four. We got our Europa, we got our Carabao Cup, and we got FA Cup. If you can just choose maybe two out of it, which you rasa yang kita patut all out for?
I think the top four lah, the top four, and also at least top four and at least a trophy lah. Tapi I really want the top four because with top four baru kita boleh start dapat those players yang previously kan. I'm not mentioning Frankie De Jong. Mungkin previously last season kita nak dapatkan dia tapi dia tak nak because of mungkin the Champions League factor. So having Champions League place for next season is very crucial so that Erik ten Hag can get his player. Nah, kita tak nak nanti buy players overpay like how paid Anthony for 100 million kan. You know lah, Anthony ni once in a blue moon dia perform for 100 million player.
We will talk about that in a bit lah. But then I mean kenapa you resell Frankie De Jong? Tak payah sampai next season apa. The game next month yang kita main dengan Barcelona, lepas tu dia akan terus, bukan Erik ten Hag yang telefon dia yang akan telefon Erik ten Hag. Yo bro, what's up? So hari tu you cakap you suka saya ke, nak saya main, now is the time. Now I rasa dia akan kembali dan akan tanya Erik ten Hag. Dia dah tukar dia punya mindset, dia nak masuk Manchester United. Because again, the football that we are playing now versus maybe 6 months ago is totally different. Okay, we can actually see the way that we are playing. I mean, compared to Ralf Rangnick, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Louis van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, this is the type of football that I think Manchester United fans, we will wake up and we will enjoy, even though it's like 3-4 a.m. in the morning. Imagine lah, Pija, if just say we were like 1-2 seasons and whatnot, right? Playing against Reading yesterday. Okay, maybe under Ralf Rangnick lah, everybody's favorite interim manager. Don't say Ole, Ralf Rangnick lah. Okay, do you think that we actually turn up and played the way we did and actually won 3-1 yesterday? If under Ralf Rangnick.
I think that we're gonna be struggle lah. Even though we have good, right? Even last season also we play against some low team kan. Even though pun kita kalah lawan masa penalty. Even good pun miss penalty. Lepas tu dia score penalty shootout. So I think we're gonna be struggling against last season punya team, but this season memang boleh nampak the difference of Erik ten Hag punya style. Even lawan team low block pun we are start to pressure them rather than wait for them to attack us kan. So itu yang kata. Okay, now I'm gonna talk this about one player, the Casemiro factor.
Casemiro.
So now I'm asking you, are we buying a central defensive midfielder from Real Madrid or are we buying this the most important player? I think he's going to be all over the place. He can shoot, he can score, he can pass, he can do everything now. So what do you think? Worth buying or just player of the season for you now?
Definitely, I would say the best. I mean, he's on top there with Lisandro Martinez. But Lisandro Martinez, of course, he's playing very deep as a defender, so he's limited to what he can actually do. But Casemiro, wow. I think he's a combination of the type of the dream CDM that we want that can break up play. Then on top of that, he reminds me of Bruno Fernandes when he just came in his first season. We can actually see that. And I think he's more, confident and his his forward passing and then his play and whatnot, he's way more confident than Bruno, even when Bruno, compared to when Bruno just came in, right? So I think this is a fantastic signing. We are not signing a player, not signing a player. We have not signed a player yang boleh cakap dah tarik luput dia dah hampir ke apa. No. I think he has at least 2-3 more years lah. And then but of course he has to be fit lah and whatnot. But then so far from what we are actually seeing, I think he's actually smart enough to actually know how to play and then actually protect himself and of course get the necessary results that we actually want from a CDM and whatnot lah. So again, fantastic signing so far in the last. I think I would consider a better signing than Bruno, definitely. I think all this was belum ni kita akan cakap the best signing that we had was actually Bruno Fernandes. Bila dia masuk, kita actually managed to actually go into top 4 and whatnot kan. So I think Casemiro, right, will be a catalyst for us for moving forward into much more greater things, much more better than the signing of Bruno Fernandes. That's for me.
Let me ask you about this Casemiro signing during earlier this season. Do you have doubts? We are spending 60 millions for maybe some people say almost expired product. Do you have a doubt that he's gonna be perform well in this EPL ke until now? Or you just think lah, dia
of
just
course, definitely.
gitu.
Because I mean, coming from experience with Rafael Varane also, right? Kita boleh nampak when he came in big hype and whatnot, injury prone. He was actually struggling. Ada yang kita punya panelists yang panggil dia flop ke macam tu. Of course, that's the fear there, okay? Because of course, after you achieve such huge achievement in Real Madrid, 5 titles and whatnot, Champions League or whatnot, right? It's usually we'll be going downhill from there. So and then for him to actually come in, and then his first few games he wasn't really playing very well, wasn't really gelling with the team, very jittery, very I mean his passes wasn't going anywhere kan masa tu kan. But then that was doubts. But then again, we can actually see he's one of those players that the more he actually played, the more progression we actually see. There are certain players in our United squad kan, dia main macam mana pun sama saja dia punya standard. Okay, Scott McTominay. But you can actually see like he's one of those players. I tak tahu dia Samba punya Brazilian blood ke apa kan, but you can actually see the progression. So yeah, early on I was a bit worried, but then as we can actually see the progression of the more he plays, the better he become. And again, I think we haven't seen the best of him yet. Why? Because the team around him is not complete yet. Okay, if just say imagine Frankie de Jong comes in, okay, because Eriksen, as much as we love Eriksen, I think he's at his peak lah. If you are talking about tarik luput kan, I think Eriksen lebih dekat kepada tarik luput dia lah. So if just say someone like Frankie de Jong comes in and whatnot, okay, and then Bruno actually goes back to his proper form, not trying all this kind of stunt and whatnot, right? We will be we'll be able to see a much better version of Casemiro, you see. Yeah.
So okay. Now talking about Eriksen lah. I think kita dapat tengok ya Eriksen pun on crouch and dia injured.
Yes.
So now we have last this morning game pun Fred pula score. So do you think this Fred can fulfill or replace Eriksen because of that position, that impact that Eriksen give to the team?
It's a different kind of player lah. I think it's not so much about replacing the position. I think dia kehilangan Eriksen. I think Erik ten Hag need to look at the way that he's playing the whole team. We can't just, previously under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer or whichever manager, right? When we do swap of players kan, it'll be 1-to-1. Okay, if just say you are, example, you're playing a double pivot. Okay, you keluar, you masuk, you main double pivot juga. You are the striker, you go out, you play the striker role. That is their, substitution and whatnot. But then I think Erik ten Hag right now, his ability is, if just say this player is out, we change the way the team is playing. He has that technical ability and I believe different players again, different style of play dan yang macam mana dia akan bawa team tu. But I believe with Fred right now, I'm actually quite confident. You ada tengok dia punya goal tu, gila padu.
Flick.
Confident. That is the type of goal that Neymar will score. That kind of stuff you won't be expecting from Fred. Fred usually dia punya left foot dia daripada jauh saja dia tendang out of 10, satu kena or something like that. But that kind of, so I believe this Erik ten Hag will be utilizing him in a different way. The whole team will be playing in a different way. But then he has the energy to do it. He has the passion. He has the aggressiveness. Dia boleh kejar bola. Apa yang you always say, dia macam bulldog macam tu. Dia boleh buat kerja macam tu. So I think definitely will be missing Eriksen for sure. But then I think this Fred that we are seeing now can offer maybe some other benefit lah kepada team sekarang lah.
So I boleh nampak something different lah. Even again Man City pun dia do something job different. Macam cakap lah, kalau during Ole memang kalau kita keluarkan McTominay, kita masukkan Fred. It's the same attribute, the same tactics yang dia buat. Cuma masa especially kita nampak lawan City dah. Lawan City dia memang ambil Fred, tapi Fred hanya tugas dia apa, jaga De Bruyne dah. So we can see lah, even Erik ten Hag pun nampak dia adapt dia punya cara dia kan. Even tak ada player yang bagus, dia tukar dynamic of the team. Itulah. Okay, so I nak tanya about this offside goal from Rashford. So patut ke tak patut diberi tu?
I think they should just give him the goal. I mean, by the way, right, this forget to say the Casemiro goal was world class. Both of the goals. The second one was fantastic lah. Okay, the first one, of course, Anthony opened the way for Casemiro. That was fantastic goals. I think once the first goal by Casemiro dah masuk kan, kita boleh nampak itu the floodgates open already. It's 3-4. I think if difference of 3-1 versus 4-1, apa beza dia? Bagilah pada Rashford. I think it should, and I think it was a very very close call lah. Very very close call. I think yang dapat offside tu was Weghorst was supposedly
Weghorst offside. Betul lah.
But then
Cuma
again,
we saw similar incident. I think Liverpool team kot masa tu previously yang someone header then salah, even though in offside position pun they still goal lah. So yalah, VAR ni something big issue yang yalah, even though it's a technology but it's still controlled by human kan. Human pun dia so tu yang macam
yang rugi tu lah, because I think maybe out of the second goal that Casemiro scored, I think that goal was a fantastic goal lah. It was a fantastic build up and whatnot. So memang rugi lah. And then of course with Rashford, I think if you just say dia masuk semalam, that will be his 9 home goal or something like that lah, the tally or something. So yeah, you should have given the goal lah, definitely lah. It will actually help us. Dah lah dia bagi kita schedule yang padat tu, one game every 3.5 days or whatnot. So at least give the confidence to the player lah. Reward them for, putting their heart, their body on the line, their fitness and everything, yeah.
Okay, I gotta ask you lah. Weghorst, our striker, currently occupying the number 9. So what do you think? Is he start to gel with the team ke, ataupun do you still think like he's just playing because of Martial is not available?
I ask you lah. This one I don't want. Later, lah, semua orang cakap saya bias ke apa. I tanya you lah. So what's your opinion on Weghorst? I mean, not only the game yesterday. I've been missing for a few shows lah. So he played, I think, 4 games so far. So what's your take on Weghorst lah? Do you find him more suitable in the Manchester United system, or do you prefer the other guy that everybody always kecam?
I still think that Martial still the one yang memang orang kata the fit that system in terms of how to control, how to let others playing tau. Memanglah Weghorst ni di badan besar, tapi we can see the difference of tactics di mana kalau Weghorst main, we just cross without sometimes lah mungkin some people say unpurposed cross kan, maksudnya aimless cross, janji target Weghorst kan. So with Martial, I really like to see our team play with Martial more because of the dynamic, because we can change. Martial can play on the right, on the left, and then Rashford can come in the middle. So itulah, I think Martial suits better. But lah, even Erik ten Hag said Martial ni cannot complete the training session lah. Maksudnya dia
you jangan apa you jangan quote manager saya you nak quote betul-betul, okay? I got all the notes all here already just in case you screw up. I tahu you akan cakap benda ni, okay? He actually mentioned that Martial, we play the best football when we are with Anthony Martial. But of course, the issue is he has to be available. You jangan
betul. Yeah, tapi betul. I want to, okay, this is just my opinion. How about you? As a fan, memanglah you this is just you as a fan, do you really like to see Martial play? I mean, the style of play of Martial or the style of play with Weghorst? I'm sure you watch Weghorst's style.
I think if how to say, I put it in a scenario when Martial plays, right, it's very finesse, very beautiful, very tidy. Weghorst bila dia masuk, I mean, you can actually see he's way more aggressive, he's way more physical, he will put his body more on the line. That is Weghorst style. You can actually see this is the most obvious. I don't know, of course, maybe Martial because dia takut injury dia. You can actually see him holding back in certain aspects like this, like he's pressing. Maybe right now a lot of people comment is non-existent, but I still think it's in place lah. It's in place based on what Erik ten Hag nak, kan. But you can actually see he's holding back a bit. Okay, maybe he's worried about the injury. Whereas Weghorst right now he's like literally macam satu kuda lah. You give him whatever, dia akan buat lari macam mana, dia langgar play ke apa, dia tak takut. Okay, that I feel is the advantage. But if you talk about if both is at their peak fitness level, no injury, no nothing like that, right? I would definitely love to see Martial play. If like just say he actually runs deep, right? He plays with a purpose and whatnot. He actually, I think it's way more beautiful lah. You cakap you suka tengok beautiful football, kena ada Martial lah, baru ada benda macam ni.
Tapi nak buat macam mana? Martial tak ada, injured je.
He was waiting for his number 1 fan. Now I'm back, brother.
Oh, okay, alright.
Anthony, the one without the H, the one with the H, Anthony Martial. I'm back. You should be back too. Okay, Crystal Palace, the coming game too. I want you to be back. I want to be there. When you score, kita akan celebrate. Letak thumbnail muka you besar-besar dengan saya macam brother.
Okay. Last question. I gotta ask, who's your man of the match?
Man of the match. Of course lah, Casemiro lah. No, David De Gea.
Okay.
That goal was not because of David De Gea. That goal was because of poor. What is that? What they call? What is that? What is that thing? That system? Alamak, my mind is blank. Dia panggil Zonal marking, poor zonal marking. The guy was
Oh.
literally, no one was actually marking. So other than that, David De Gea, man of the match, because he don't have to do one thing. He can just fall asleep already. So David De Gea is my man of the match. For you, Doc, since you didn't turn up, hashtag no discipline, no discipline.
Okay, with that, thank you everyone. We see you next game against Nottingham Forest, if I'm not mistaken. Second leg, Carabao Cup. Okay, thank you for tuning in. We see you next time. Thank you, Dom. Hopefully everything will be okay for your family and also for everyone. Happy Chinese New Year for those celebrating. I think today is ada celebrate apa special celebration.
Firework. Put your
Firework.
earplugs on.
Okay, right.
Starting.
Okay,
See you
take
guys in
care.
the next episode.
Bye-bye.
Bye.